Welcome back to Silver and Black today. Listen, Hunter Renfrow joins us here. We're at Rancho High School this morning. You're out here with the kids to talk about the importance of eating a good breakfast. Talk about your involvement with the Dairy Council and what you're out here doing today.
Yeah, I'm talking about breakfast, dairy, and exercise. That's kind of the big three things. The National Dairy Council and the the Dairy Farmers of America had me out. And so just talking about the importance of nutrition. I had a situation last year where I was in Oakland and I was not eating breakfast. And it would get to noon every day and I'd be tired and hungry. And we'd be going out to practice and I couldn't perform my best and get better. And so I really just started drinking milk and eating breakfast every day. And it was big for me. And so I was excited to share that with the guys here.
What about that? Sitting out here with the kids, and I saw you sitting down, eating with them, and the excitement on their faces. What does it mean for you as now an NFL player out here to be able to mix it up with them a little bit?
I love that. I mean, it's fun because football is football. I mean, you cut up with them, you cut up with your own teammates. I mean, football brings so many people together. I mean, football brought me to talk to them. I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I mean, it just brings so many people together, and it's such a great sport. And so, and it's funny, like all football and all teams are like the same. Like you just cut up and have a good time and you rag each other about wins and losses and how you do. And so it was cool just talking to them and giving them the message of, all right, just be your best. You don't have to be like everyone else. Just be your best.
Again, we're talking to Raiders wide receiver Hunter Renfrow. And Hunter, you Las Vegas for the first time. When I talked to you when we first got here, you're in Las Vegas. You haven't seen much of it yet, but I know you're going out to the stadium later. Talk about the excitement. I mean, it's obviously bittersweet leaving Oakland for those fans, but coming to Las Vegas, new stadium, new facility. How is that for you guys on the team?
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, we can't get here fast enough. We were very thankful for Oakland, the city of Oakland, the fans, and hopefully a lot of them will come with us because we have great fans in Oakland. But we're excited about what Las Vegas brings. I mean, this is my first time, like you said. I've never been here. And my perception of Vegas was a strip. And so that's kind of how I envisioned it. But there's so much more out here. It's actually an incredible, beautiful place with good golf courses. I know we talked about that. I love to play golf. And so, it's so exciting. And the fans and the people around Las Vegas that I've talked to are so excited we're here. And so hopefully we can get some wins for them and start building some seasons and build a dynasty.
Okay, so now you're getting ready to go into year two. You've been through the gauntlet of year one. You even got a nice little injury there towards the end. Welcome to the NFL. But what was the biggest lesson you learned coming out of your first season?
I got to get stronger. I think that's the biggest thing. I think the injury that I had, I broke my rib, was just a product of not being in as good a shape as I should have. Last year we had the combine, we had Senior Bowl, we had all these things, and you really couldn't get a full off season and get in shape. And so that's something that I've been trying to do is work on my core, just be a better player because I'm a better athlete. And so that's something I'm working on. And I know Derek has been on me about eating right, and that's kind of what I've been changing as well.
What about this team? I mean, offensively, you guys had such a great year last year. You seem so close to really breaking it open. Talk about that, and you'll get reinforcements this year, free agency, the draft. But what was it about that offense that really started to click for you guys?
Yeah, we're getting better, but everybody else is getting better through free agency. And I really do think, I know it's cliche and it sounds, but it's really our chemistry together. I mean, we genuinely like each other off the field. We'll go and we'll play a game called Werewolf. We'll always play, and we're in London playing hide and go seek in the hotel. And I mean, it's just we care about one another. And when you start caring about one another, I mean, you want to go the extra mile for them, right? And so I know it's cliche, and that's what people don't really like to hear, but I really do think so much of football is just trusting one another and going the extra mile for one another.
And what about, I mean, you go into this year now having been a cohesive unit, and again, there's always additions and subtractions, but for you coming out of college, you were in a big program, obviously won a national championship. How different is it being in the NFL than it is in college with all of that kind of going on around you?
Yeah. It's been good. Yeah, it was a fiasco last year. We had all the stuff to free agency. I mean, everybody was new. Everybody was new to the Raiders. So on offense, we got Waller. We have so many guys that are in their second year with Derek and the team. And so we're going to have a lot of chemistry there. But it is different. It's different coming home to a wife. I got married, and so time management. She does a good job of cooking meals, but you're not just coming home to hang out with your friends and your boys. So that's a little different. I think the time management is different. Just it's a job now. It's not just something you do for fun, and it is fun. And I don't mean it in an extent where it's a job where you are slaving through it. It is a lot of fun. We have a good time doing it.
Well, as someone who's been married 23 years, the only advice I'll give you is she's always right. Yeah. All right, Hunter Renfrow, thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
All right, brother. I'll see you around.